everyone. Welcome to today's video. We're glad that you're here. I'm not really sure what we're going to do today because we're both feeling a little under the weather. So we may just be having a chill day at home. But I need to get this little boy some breakfast. So I'll come and get you in a little bit.
God bless you and good night. God bless you and good night. Let's go to Disney.
Hey everyone, so it's a little bit later. I just put Everett down for a nap. I thought that I would bring you guys with me as I do a little bit of gardening. We have these lettuce pods that we've been growing in the window. I'll show you, if I can remember, I'll show you the our lighting setup that we have in there. But we grow these indoors because it gets so hot and humid here in Guam that they don't want to grow outside for some reason. So I'm just going to take them and separate them and put them in bigger ones because I have neglected them and they're starting to die. Like these are my black-seeded Simpson is what this is called. But anyway, I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to pop it in the middle. And I'm going to, the soil is still wet, by the way. It makes it a little bit easier to move things around if it's wet. So I'm just going to make a little hole. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but it's basically the same size hole as one of these pods will be. I'm just going to pop it out. And it looks like this. As you can see, it's starting to get a little bit root bound. Can you see that? Can you see that? Yep, so I'm just gonna take this little pod and I'm gonna drop it in this little hole that I made and cover it up. I'm not even breaking up the roots or anything. I'm just leaving them just as they are because the less you mess with the roots, the less likely they are to die. At least that's what I found. So I don't mess with the roots. I just let them do their thing. Yep, and it looks like that when it's done. You have a little pod for one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna do all of these pots and then I'll show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Okay? Okay, so here's the lettuce all finished. I figured I'd go ahead and show you our setup since I had to put them in here anyway. But there you go. Yeah, if you guys like these kind of videos, I'll keep you updated with our plants. Hey, so I just saw a boonie rooster outside. I don't know, if you guys don't know, what Boonie roosters are. They are basically just wild chickens and roosters that are all over Guam. And it's pretty cool because they come into our yard sometimes. A lot of them have like little nests, or they roost, or I don't know anything about chickens. Well, there's some of the Boonie chickens for you guys. All right, this is our outdoor garden. I figured I'd go ahead and show you since I was showing you our lettuce anyway. It's kind of overgrown right now because the rain has been coming down like crazy. It's supposed to be the dry season, but it's been really wet lately. I think it's rained all day for, I don't know, the past 3 days now. Okay, so I'll kind of give you a little tour. This is our little grow space we have. It's just at the back of our carport here. There's an opening where there's no roof, so we just put the plants out here in our little dining table. Okay, so this is a pineapple. It's growing pretty good in there. And these take about a year and a half, I read. See, look, I'll show you how much rain. This thing is probably full of water. Yeah, can you see that? Full of water. So I have to come out here and empty this every so often because I don't want it to be sitting in water because that's not good for plants. This is our cucumber. Look at it. It's just taken over. This rain has really made everything grow like weeds, which is pretty cool. We actually have a really big one right here that Blake noticed the other day. Isn't this crazy? I mean, this is my hand. It's about the same size. It's a little bit bigger than my hand, like lengthwise. But yeah, it's so cool. We've got a pretty big cucumber. It's heavy too. We have a pretty heavy cucumber. There's another little one in the back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. Yeah, so there's cucumbers. But yeah, it's growing like crazy. And then these are our tomatoes. There's a few on here that are green. Can you see that right here? There's a tomato there. There's a couple more in here. They've grown into my basil. Needs to be picked anyway. This is my basil. Yep. And then here we have some watermelons. Little watermelon plants down here. Little seedlings. This is my catnip. It's looking pretty sad. It's about time to harvest this, and then I'll probably dry it out and put it in some cat toys. This is just some bamboo for decoration. Let's see. Man, it's so wet out here. These are some green beans, but we have had a grasshopper infestation. I mean, they're just like tearing out my plants. I'll show you in a second on one of my okra seedling. It has, like, the leaves have been destroyed. Well, even my big okra, I'll show you right now. This is our okra. So we have a couple of new ones. I'll probably harvest this one before I go inside. But there's a couple more flowers. But yeah, this is our okra plant. It's massive. Oh, here's another one that needs to be cut. It's ready for a harvest. It's massive. I mean, I'm still backing up. I'm just trying to show you all of it. It's huge. But as you can see, like, look at some of these leaves. They're just being destroyed by grasshoppers. If anybody knows how to keep Did you see that? One of them totally just jumped. I don't know if I caught it in the frame or not. I hope I did. But if anybody knows how to keep grasshoppers off of your plants, please comment below and let me know. Because, I mean, it's terrible. Look at that back there. Can you see that? It's ridiculous. So I'm probably going to have to pull this plant out after these last few. See, I have a little bud here that's still growing. All right, and then I'll show you over here. Ooh, it's very slippery. See, this is my seedling. Look at these holes. I mean, they look like those paper snowflakes that you made in elementary school, don't they? These grasshoppers are killing it. It's driving me nuts, and I don't know how to get rid of them. I mean, my method right now is just squirting them with the water hose when I find them. But I'm so disappointed. I mean, look at that. That is so awful. Like, I don't even know if this one is gonna do very well, like, get any bigger. Because it's just being mauled. But anyway. This is my okra seedling. Yeah, if you guys know any tips and tricks to get rid of grasshoppers, please let me know. This is some of our corn. Oh, this guy fell over. Man, the rain is really tearing stuff up. But yeah, this is, just reinforce it here with this skewer I have. These are our little corn seedlings. I'll probably transplant them in a couple of days into some bigger pots because corn grows really quickly. But yeah. And that's it. I mean, that's all I've been growing right now. Well, I say that. This is a pepper. It's been in the ground for a long time. And look how sad this pepper is. It's so terrible. This one has some sort of disease, I think, because the leaves just fall off of it. Like, this is all stem. All the leaves have just fallen off and died. And it never produced any peppers. I don't know. I'll have to try that one again, too. But yeah, that's our little garden. It's just a 4 foot by 4 foot box. And I believe it's 2 feet deep, I want to say. Yeah, that's it.
You're so silly.
Everett, what are you doing? Is it tasty? Oh, are you full? That's a good dinner, huh? It's ready to Are you all done? Well, good evening. It's much later in the day now. That last clip you saw was us at dinner, but we were so hungry that we just scarfed it down really quick. We're all still pretty stuffy. We've got runny noses and all the things. We're all cozy in our PJs now. So we're going to close out this vlog, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, don't eat that.
Can you say bye, Everett?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.